Because this is Indian hospitality. One day, Shankaran Pillai
Once you have entered this space which you call as human, from here your evolution is no more natural. It has to be conscious. If you don't become conscious, there will not be any progress from here onwards. Monkeys can progress, man cannot progress. He can only progress consciously. Somewhere, nature trusted your intelligence. Nature believed that with the intelligence that you have, anyway you will choose the higher, not the lower. But you've been trying to beat nature's trust, but it's not possible. Doesn't matter how many ways you indulge yourself, somewhere something longs for something bigger, isn't it? Yes? You fill yourself with wealth and filth and everything, but still the longing is not gone. So, when the longing becomes unbearable, you seek. When you seek, can't you seek that which is within yourself by yourself? You can, but it's an uncharted path. Because it's an uncharted path, if you go by yourself, you know what happened to Columbus? He wanted to come to India and landed up here. It was an uncharted path, isn't it? Simply by accident he landed in this continent. We are only hearing about those who landed somewhere. Do you know how many never landed anywhere? Yes? Thousands of sailors who set forth never landed anywhere. If you go on an uncharted path without any guidance, this is what will happen. Now that Columbus landed here, just see how easy it is from Europe to America. Why? Now it's a charted path because of that man, isn't it? Similarly, you go to your Guru because he landed. Now, using his experience is a good thing. Can't I do it by myself? You can, but we don't know how many lifetimes you will take by yourself. Not that it's impossible, you may just do it in a moment also, you know. You may just land up there, we don't know. But 99% of the people will just get lost and washed away. That's why a Guru has come. Guru is just a device. Guru is not a person, this must be understood. Only when you begin to experience me as something more than a person, only then I am your Guru, till then I am not.
So how can we celebrate Guru Purnima without talking about Adiyogi? When Adiyogi became Adi-Guru, he was reluctant. Because he was completely blissed out and you don't know what these 7 people are. Everybody, when they sit in front of you, they will drip tears and say, Sadhguru, my life is for you. Tomorrow morning, their uncle's daughter's birthday is happening, they must go. So, he kept them there for years without even looking at them. But those 7 were not that kind. They gave everything they had and prepared and prepared and prepared. On this solstice day, when he was trying to adjust his own system, he opened his eyes and looked. Suddenly, these 7 idiots are shining. He looked, what? Shining beings they have become. He just gave them something simple to prepare and they have become shining beings. He looked at them. Then he gave up this thing of not wanting to be involved, because the difficulty of trying to convey something which is not within the realm of logic or not within the realm of the 5 senses is a thankless job. It doesn't matter what you experience in given moments. 3 days later, you will go back and say, maybe he just mesmerized me. Maybe they put something in the drink. Suddenly I was feeling like this, maybe they put something in the drink. I'm not making this up. Every day, this kind of betrayal is happening to me, daily basis. Every day. People who are there for periods of time and say, Sadhguru, there is no other God but you. I say, relax a little bit, because I know what you have done to your gods, I don't want that to happen to me. These monsters that human beings create in their own minds, because energies that are dedicated to your evolution are unused. Doesn't matter in what kind of comfort you are living in, who you are in the world. You may be living in a palace, but monsters won't go. People who thought, or everybody thinks they are super successful, they suffered monsters like anything. Small monsters are not a relief. Small monsters work more incessantly. Big monster may gobble you up. These work slowly, incessantly, very patient monsters are dangerous. If they're impatient and they eat you up, gone. They quietly eat you daily, little bit by little bit. Not good. So essentially, if you do not invest in enhancing who you are, monsters are inevitable. That is what this day is about, to commit that I will enhance my way of being, I will evolve or transform my life from what I am right now, not necessarily because what I am not right now is bad. Especially if it's good, it should become better. Hello? If this is very good, it should become better. So this is a day of commitment. This was a day of commitment for Adiyogi also. Till then, he thought he doesn't want to get into this business of handling people. Because as I said, trying to convey something which is not in people's experience, and they have no instruments to grasp it. Show me, where is it? Well, you can't even see the air that you breathe, what can I show you? And you have a mind that your experience, if little distance comes, then you say, maybe it was all a dream, maybe I just fooled myself, this whole spirituality. See, this happens to you. Let's say there's somebody living with you, you know them well, they passed. Depending on how much you are related to them, maybe 3 months later, if you think about them, their faces would have become vague. They're not this clear, like how hearing is happening there. Their faces will become little vague. You have to look at their photograph to remind yourself how exactly they looked, otherwise they'll become little blurry. You know them, you remember all the incidents and this and that, but not clear-cut faces. 3 years later, they don't come. Even if you call, they don't come because it's faded. Then if you want, we can tell you, see, that person never existed, it was your dream. Your dream's also like that. Today morning it happened, it was vivid and on, more real than real. But after 2 days, it's gotten all garbled, mixed up, mushy, because this is the nature. Because your memory is not a photograph. Your memory is a complex system. It has to bounce through many things to give you a picture. That picture, depending upon how identified you are or how not identified you are, it starts fading. So with this kind of people, why should Adiyogi invest himself? I am also thinking. So he ignored them for years, but then he saw on this day, they've all become shining beings. Then he also turned south. Because he turned south, they called him Dakshinamurti. That means the deity of the south or the deity which faces the south. So he turned south and became a guru. So this is the birth of a guru, which is not a position, exalted position of power, but of commitment and sacrifice. So he sacrificed his own freedom and his blissfulness and his ecstasy and committed to transmit what was happening within him. So this is why Guru Purnima, his commitment and so many other wonderful beings who committed along the way in these many thousands of years, don't waste that commitment. It's time that you commit, if not for everybody's well-being, at least for your well-being. This must happen. But, you know, the moment you go back, you have to catch up with many things. There is a sitcom that you missed 3 days. Hello? 3 days, you missed it by coming here, now you have to go catch up. So you need extra 3 hours for that, and of course the current one, together. You need all that, and of course there is family, which is also a sitcom. Hello? It is a kind of a sitcom, maybe not well directed, but so in all that, commitment becomes weak. This happened. One day, Shankaran Pillai and his wife were lying in the bed. The wife was pretending to be asleep. Shankaran Pillai just came, he saw she was asleep. Then he got it under the sheets. Then he put his hand over her, touched beneath her earlobes and slowly traced his hand along her body, down to the belly, down to the thighs, went down till here, then shifted to this leg, came till here, and he stopped. The wife was awake. And then she said, "It's been ages you've done anything romantic with me. It was so sweet of you, the way tenderly you touched me today. But why did you stop?" Shankaran Pillai said, "I found the remote." He was just searching. So this Guru Purnima, celebration means generally people eat more. Hello? So in the Guru's name, don't eat more, please. If you eat little less, there'll be a reminder. Hello? You eat little less and see, everything that you want to do on that day, your memory works very well. You will eat little more and see, everything gets blurred out. So I am not… because you're in here as guests, but those of you across the world who are at home, today, as your commitment to me, eat little less, because it'll stay alive with you. Those you're here as a guest, please eat whatever you want. I can't tell you to eat less, that's not in my nature. Because this is Indian hospitality. If you go to somebody's house, you say, no, I'm dieting. It's okay, you can diet at home. When you're in my house, just eat. It's okay. No, I have diabetes, I have this problem, that problem. My doctor… doctors will say, you eat, it's okay. So, I'm saying, whatever you're eating, just be conscious of this. If you're eating by hand, we call it a morsel of food. If you're eating a spoonful of food, from today till winter solstice, because inertia is setting in, just eat 3 morsels less. Just be conscious, every meal that you sit, you will eat 3 spoonfuls less, only 3, it's not going to hurt you. Only 3 spoonfuls less. Just being conscious, I'm eating less because I want to be assisting my dynamism, not settle into my inertia. Assisting life, not death, because death does not need your assistance. Death is always super efficient. Has it spared anyone? So many have missed their life, isn't it? Hello? So many have missed their life. Has anybody in the history of humanity missed death? So death… not exactly. Okay. I didn't know you were in 24-hour cycles. Generally, naturally, our physiology is tending to align towards this 12.25-year cycle, the solar cycle. That is the healthiest and the best way to be. If you are on 12+-year cycle, the body will be stable, no monsters in your head, there's no such thing as confusion and struggle. If it becomes 6 years, you will still be healthy, still be efficient and good, but to be joyful will be little difficult. If you become a 3-year cycle, you're okay, you're functioning reasonably okay, other people think you're okay, you know you're not okay. You know? In 70s, in United States, everybody started telling each other, I am okay, you're okay. See where it led. You know, I am okay, you're okay. Culture, you know that? The book became a legend. Everybody saying, I am okay, you're okay. So both of us agree, we are okay. Because both of us, when we are in the asylum, we have to tell each other, we are okay. This… we were doing a program for young sports people, golfers, chess players, cricketers, all kinds of youth, very young ones, all below 19, 20 years of age, but some of them are already professional, top-level athletes. So some of them came with their coaches. So one girl asked me, Sadhguru, we have been told that we must fake it till we make it. Fake it till you make it. Well, just because something rhymes well, you fake it and you won't make it. If you want to be in an arena where every step has to be right, one wrong step you won't make it. That is what competitive sport is. Every step has to be right. One wrong step, you won't make it. That's a level of competition that's out there. When that is the thing, if you learn to fake it, you think you will make it? You will have all the mannerisms of a champion without ever being one. It's a disastrous way. So, don't fake it. Now you go home, that, because unfortunately, this is Guru Purnima, I must clear these cobwebs. A guru means, most people saw the guru. Indian people, their idea of a guru largely is from the calendar images. As I told you yesterday, he was not sitting like that all the time. Maybe one moment he was like this and somebody caught him at that time. The American idea of a guru is from India. His eyeballs must be double the size of the normal man. Size of the eyeballs doesn't even decide the size of your brains. Hello? And size of your brains will not decide whether you're enlightened or not. So, a guru means he's kept his energies in such a way, he's intense. Because he burns like that, naturally he emits light. In his presence, you see things that otherwise you won't see even if it's right here. Because you're made like this, the way you're made is such, without light you cannot see. Because of that. But a guru is not a teacher. A guru is not a guide or a philosopher, nor a friend. He is there just to light it up. If you don't pay attention, you can even miss the sunrise. Hello? Most people are missing the sunrise because they don't have the attention. Something that big, that powerful, most people are missing it, isn't it? So if you don't pay attention, you will miss the glow. Takes attention. That's why from this Guru Purnima till December 22nd, you eat 3 morsels less. Whatever you need to eat, 3 morsels less. Guru Purnima means it's a celebration of a revelation where Adiyogi for the first time, brought this to humanity that your destiny is entirely your making. Who you are, what is the nature of your experience in this life, what happens within you and largely around you also is determined by you. This is a phenomenal step for humanity to realize that this life is made by me, not by something else. The nature, the quality and the experience of life is determined by me. So this was brought home. This is a celebration of the possibility of human liberation. This is not a celebration of a god who came long time ago. This is a celebration of the possibility of human liberation. This is about individual liberation, individual evolution and emancipation and liberation. Mukti, it's about mukti. Yoga, just the tools for that purpose. Many ways, 112 ways were offered. Because of the 112 energy points or chakras as they are known, out of this, 84 are largely stable, 28 of them are moving. Once the solar solstice happens a little while ago, and from today, these 28 will tend to settle below your anahata, more in the lower part of who you are. So all the sadhana and terming this period as sadhana pada is to ensure that all of them don't settle down. If they settle down, in many ways, you become more available to gravity than grace. The day you become fully available to gravity is the day when you're dead. You're fully available to gravity. Right now, though there is gravity working upon you, you can stand up against gravity, you can jump, you can dance, but you will become absolutely available to gravity when you're dead. So when these 28 chakras start migrating down, then you become more inertia than life. This is why this period is sadhana pada, that you must invest in doing something dynamic so that not all of them will settle down and move you towards that aspect that life wants to avoid. We know we cannot avoid, but we don't invite death. We cannot avoid death, but we don't invite death because we are life. And this life and the deeper life, how to access this? 112 ways for every kind of human being, there is a way. This is the significance of this day. This day, the Adi Yogi became the Adi Guru, hence the Guru Purnima.
Jalam